today's subject is business. And business is good, especially when we're talking about Riot Games. Riot Games is always selling the skins. But there are the skins that Riot Games will never sell again. Nikolai hitting us with another video. Let's see.
In 2022, League of Legends made $1.8 billion, all from selling you in-game skins.
And yet, League of Legends cannot afford in 2023 to make a decent cinematic.
However, despite making all this money off different colored pixels, there are some skins that, although they exist, Riot will never sell them to you. This includes skins that were simply created but never made available, that were available for such a limited time that if you own them today, you are one of few unique lucky players. Or you're just really old.
And exactly, because back in the day when you were playing League of Legends and testing, yeah, we're talking beta, we're talking alpha stages, that was in 2000, I believe, and fucking 9. You could get some funny skins that were absolutely amazing. King Rammus is one of them. So, and you have them, your account value just received a couple of zeros, you know? So if your account was worth a 10 schmeckles, it's now worth 1,000 schmeckles. Also in those skins we have Black Alistar, Unmasked Kale, Judgment Kale, Silver was season 1, but I'm talking the original ones, you know?
And in between both of those reasons, there are some skins deemed controversial.
Oh yeah, Rusty Blitzcrank.
For one reason or another that led Riot to never making them available ever again.
Rusty Blitzcrank is unavailable. Value on that skin is around $300 last time I checked. And I'll give you one little trick, yeah? Welcome to Dojo, welcome to Shifu School. It's very simple. If you want to have a Rusty Blitzcrank on your account, yeah, all you do is basically, if you want to get a Rusty Blitzcrank, all you do is you go into the game, you pick a Blitzcrank, yeah? Press escape, go video, yeah. And then you slide down the brightness. Yeah. That's normal Blitzcrank.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
There you go, Rusty Blitzcrank. Normal Blitzcrank, Rusty Blitzcrank. You're welcome. You're welcome.
On the other hand, new skins continue to become more and more expensive.
Also, he's not mentioning the Wild Rift skins, by the way, where the price is absolutely wild in there. Can you do Black Alistar? Yeah, all you have to do is just go down every single possible setting to the left, to the minimum, yeah? And then you just go into enemy fountain. So your screen also becomes black and white. That's how we get Black Alistar.
If only there was a way to make money from just playing League. That reminds me, today's video is sponsored by Repeat.gg. Repeat is a tournament platform that allows you to make money from playing video games. Seriously, I know that because you're stuck in silver, you thought you could never be paid to play games, but you were wrong.
Actually true. I remember these guys sponsored me once, and that was absolute cinema, because those tournaments are sometimes fun. Like, for example, anyone can enter, and the tournaments can be absolute random bullshit, you know? Doesn't matter if you're getting highest rank or getting shit like that. One of them was get the most assists in ARAM. And they are logging on the free games. I feel like they were logging 3 games or maybe 1 game. So basically, in the first game, I got Soraka. Easiest money ever.
The way it works is you sign up for Repeat.gg and link your Riot account. Next, go to the League of Legends section and join an available tournament that fits your criteria. Now, just climb the tournament leaderboards by performing well in your games. Repeat will automatically keep track of your scores and use your best performances for the tournament.
Yeah.
The top players will then be rewarded their prize money. And by the way, you can also join multiple tournaments at the same time. Repeat is a trusted platform owned by PlayStation, and they are currently hosting more than $100,000 in regular scheduled free tournaments across all their game titles. So if you want to start earning money for your gaming skills, sign up to Repeat.gg with the first link in the description.
Now see, I'm not entirely sure about the owned by PlayStation, because I've heard that PR before. They might be one of the umbrella shenanigans operating, but yeah. I'm not sure if that gives them legitimacy, but they're legit. Like, dog, I played it, I used them, I won. You know, like my good old friend Julius Caesar once said, I came, I saw, I conquered.
Getting things started, the disappearance of special free skins.
Oh, those ones. Yeah, the fucking classics. The Dread Knight Garen, Riot Girl Tristana, and Unchained Alistar. Yeah, these were the free skins you would get by following Riot on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, I believe.
This being Riot Girl Tristana, Unchained Alistar, and Dread Knight Garen.
It's like this guy, I've been there. My original account has all of them. Well, had all of them, and then Ryan decided to fucking smite that account with the glorious banhammer. Anyway, well, you cannot get those anymore. No, oh no, no fucking way. They removed it like 3 years ago, I believe.
These were interesting skins that Riot gave away to players for completing specific favors around 2014. But today, the methods to obtain them no longer exist.
Yeah, I remember I made a TikTok about these skins. Someone mentioned that if you type a very nice letter to Riot support, maybe they will give it to you.
For example, to obtain a Dread Knight Garen, all you had to do was link your Riot account to your Twitter account and simply follow the official League of Legends Twitter account.
Bro.
After that, you would later find the skin in your account. However, this skin is the odd man out of these three.
Also the best part, like how I was making mad money back then, yeah? Instead of spending my money, my blue essence, my influence points, they were called back then, on the champions, if you do all these steps, you get the champion as well, not only the skin. So if you don't have Tristana, boom, you get Tristana. Because back in the day, these champions were kinda costly. You know, we're talking about combined around 5,000 blue essence.
Because, although he shared the same gimmick, he has since been made available in the store. He's just not free anymore.
Wait, you can buy it? That's a new one. Hold on. Store. Skins. Get in. Holy shit! 975 RP! Yeah, my pass.
More. The same is not true for the other two though. To obtain Riot Girl Tristana, again, all you had to do was engage with League of Legends on social media. This time, all they ask is you leave a like on their Facebook page. After that, the skin will be made available. This was for the longest time the only way to obtain it, but if you missed out, it had since been.
I own all of those skins because I started in 2012. Oof. Doug. And I thought I spent too much time on this game. Nah. We have people who have bigger problems than me, you know?
Been made available for purchase in the store through special Tristana bundles. But at the current moment, those bundles aren't available, so if you don't currently own it.
And Judgment Kill. Holy shit. Hold up. No, Judgment Kill. Now this is valuable.
There is no way of obtaining it. Coincidentally, this is not the only Tristana skin that you can't obtain. In
I'm pretty sure Firefighter now.
2012, the files for a skin titled Arm Cannon were discovered, and it featured Tristana with what looks like a Mega Man blaster instead of her regular cannon.
Whatever you do, chat, do not show this Tristana to Dantes. Yeah? Yeah, can we all agree on that one? But I imagine at one point that was a legit idea. But since it was in the early stages of League of Legends, and Riot was still being a small company, they didn't want to fuck with copyright. Because Mega Man is copyrighted, and if you do something like that without a written agreement, oh dog, there's just a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Their cannon. Kind of interesting, but at the same time, she looked a bit terrifying. Nothing else ever came to be from these files. The concept, however, maybe became post-fire Ezreal. Now lastly, Unchained Alistar was a free skin given to players for simply subscribing to the League of Legends YouTube channel. Speaking of
wouldn't, what do you mean wouldn't? What do you mean wouldn't? Nah. As my uncle once said, if there's a hole, there's a goal, you know? Now he's in jail, but who gives a fuck?
Which only 11% of all viewers are actually. Nah, I'm just kidding. It would appear that this one was a bit more exclusive, as there hasn't been opportunities to obtain it since the end of this campaign in 2018. However, much like a lot of the skins we'll mention in this video, these old skins are rare and desirable simply due to their exclusivity. Because aside from that, these are rather bad skins.
I mean, they just chromas. Tristana straight up just got a haircut, dyed her hair pink, but one redeeming quality is that she got a sticker. She got a kawaii sticker on her cannon.
Sure, Unchained.
By the way, Tristana's cannon is called Boomer. Do whatever the fuck you want with this information. Anyway.
Alistar is owned by an exclusive set of players, but I'd much rather have Moo Cow Alistar. On the other side of things, sometimes some skins go from concepts to full completion and they still don't ever end up in the hands of players for one reason or another.
Sivir?
This is SKT T1 Sivir, a complete skin for Sivir having an in-game model, name, and splash art that never became obtainable by players.
Am I Delulu? Am I Delulu? Hold on. We need. I know this is SKT line. Cannot type. I am dyslexic. That's reversed, no? Yeah, that is reversed. Yeah. Matter of fact, that is reversed image, right? Yeah. They swapped her for Callista. Yeah, they did what Stalin was doing. Riot straight up pulled a Stalin on Sivir. Like, dog, she was in the picture and then boom, she's not in the picture. Classic.
The reason is because it was part of the skins awarded to the winners of the World Championships in 2015. However, upon reveal, these skins were met with a very negative reaction. So much that even Riot themselves would later acknowledge that they made a mistake.
When the skins hit PBE, the reaction from our players demonstrated that our understanding of what these skins mean and how they should be created was off.
Specifically, when it came down to Sivir, reportedly the ADC player Bang did not choose Sivir as his champion. He had selected Callista. He did play both during the tournament, but it was kind of lame for them to not go with what he had chosen.
Doing Sivir instead of Callista.
Wait a minute, like, don't the pros get to choose? Isn't that part of the ceremony?
So, while
Nah. Yeah. It is this one. Dog, now we have reincarnation in all HD. Yeah? Corporate wants you to find differences between these two pictures. Exactly the same picture. Both of them are exactly the same picture.
facing the backlash from the entire skin line not meeting expectations, they went back and adjusted all of the skins. In this process, they used the time to remove SKT T1 Sivir from existence and replaced her with the T1 Callista that we know today. Additionally, the original set of skins completely ignored Easyhoon, a player who during that season was the substitute mid laner for Faker. And fine, a lot of teams have substitutes, but they never use them in major tournaments. It happens. But Easyhoon participated in 4 games during the tournament and won all of them. In 2 of them, he didn't even die once. At the very least, he would deserve some sort of recognition as he was part of the winning team. To make matters worse, Easyhoon had previously spoken on how he didn't feel appreciated because the fans ultimately wanted Faker.
Well, yeah, because that's Faker, you know? Because you know, it's like basically you can get the original Coca-Cola, or you can get fucking questionable Pepsi, yeah, made on the streets of India, PR-wise, marketing-wise, yeah. Don't get me wrong, the product might be the fucking same, but that's Faker we're talking about. The peasant wants to ride. No, dog. He has 100% win ratio in fucking world championship, but he was replacing Faker. He's straight up Faker Shadow. I mean, let's not diminish his achievements. He's a fucking god in that area, yeah? But you're not Faker. You know, there can be only one.
And not him. In the new set of skins though, Riot made things right and made 6 skins instead of 5, this time including SKT T1 Azir representing Easyhoon. Overall, a happy ending to a conflicting situation. However, it did indeed result in a Sivir skin that will never see the light of day. While we're on the topic of skins you can't obtain, I have to mention what are technically the rarest skins in the game.
There we go, dog, we needed a bingo for this. Wisterdub needed a fucking bingo for this. Okay, so there's going to be King Rammus, that's going to be Rusty Blitzcrank, that's going to be Pax. Initial Pax skins, so we're talking about Pax Twisted Fate, Pax Sivir, Pax Jax. That's going to be Unmasked Kale, that's going to be Judgment Kale, and I'm pretty sure there are a couple of more.
These were only available for short periods of time back when you were busy playing the Nintendo Wii instead of worrying about
Pax Twisted Fate, we mentioned them.
Computer games. But we've talked about them in the past, so we won't linger too long. Black Alistar and Young Rise were only—
Oh yeah, Young Rise. I forgot Young Rise exists. Dog, funny enough, we even went through him.
only obtainable by pre-ordering the digital and physical collector's edition respectfully. And along for the ride was Silver Kale, who would be yours for simply buying the collector's edition at—
Oh yeah. I mentioned Unmasked, I mentioned Judgment. Yeah, Silver Kale is also an option.
any point. Not today though, because the codes have since been disabled. On a similar concept, just by playing the game before
Oh yeah, UFO Corky, fucking legend.
January 2010, you'd have UFO Corky in your account, which I feel is an actually good skin.
It is fucking amazing, dog, what do you mean? Duh, his flying ship looks so evil, so amazing. Like, I'm getting Dr. Robotnik vibes from the Sonic, you know? That's what I'm getting in here. How cool is that? And imagine, bro, we need to double check it. Maybe they did do an upgrade on the skin where when he is using his Valkyrie, he's dropping those cartoon fucking circle bombs, yeah, round bombs.
For releasing during this time, especially if you compare it to other Corky skins released later. And then if back in 2009, 2010, and 2011 you attended the PAX convention in person, you'd have the opportunity to receive code cards for PAX Twisted Fate, PAX Sivir, and PAX Jax.
Yep.
And then of course, King Rammus was a skin perhaps resembling Bowser, don't tell Nintendo, that was only—
Yeah, going back to the idea of copyright, like dog, Nintendo would shoot and then hang the corpse of Riot Games.
given to players who played the game during the beta. Now, unless you can go back in time, you will likely never own these skins.
Actually, there is a way. You just need to get your hands on the account that already has these skins. So you know, maybe you know a guy who has these skins, and you ask him, you know, hey bro, can I borrow your account for one night? You know, I want to play with the boys. You have all champions, I don't have all champions. You know, I want to play Jax, you know, I want to play something else. And then you pull a sneaky one and you change the passwords, change the logins, and go delete the contacts of that guy. You know? Then you pull the fucking classic new phone with this.
Unless you buy every skin in the game until the shop tells you there's nothing more to buy. At that—
Or yeah, or there's a slightly more expensive option. I'm curious, how much will that cost you?
At that point, you can email Riot, tell them you beat the game, and they'll honor your achievement by letting you pick one of these unobtainable skins to be added to your collection.
How wild is that? One. You get to pick only one. Earth the Manatee, Earthwick, can get stabbed in the neck easily, because the value of the skin doesn't exist. Like, sure, original one, but then we introduced fucking another Earthwick, you know? Championship Ribbon, same story. We introduced Championship Ribbon 2020, I believe. Like, yeah. On one hand, one could say, yeah, those are amazing skins. That's the issue I have with the idea of Prestige 2022. You know, like, dog, we initially had one skin. the Prestige version, that's exclusive and shit. Sure, that was a Chromos, so who gives a fuck? But it was exclusive. You can show off, you know, I was there, I grinded my ass off, I have the Prestige. And now you see random Timmy who plays League once a month, has the same champion skin that you do, but he's slightly better because it's slightly more shiny, apparently, yeah? And has 2022 at the end of his name. So basically, you know, just fucked.
A small token of appreciation for you spending.
Friend of mine got PAX Twisted Fate that way. Wait, you have a friend who completed League of Legends, and then he casually got PAX Twisted Fate? Just one question, how many private islands that friend owns? Just asking for a friend.
Thousands of dollars.
Yes, he has every skin possible. Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
On their free-to-play game, alongside these very rare skins.
None, I guess. God, okay, the less we know, the less we'll be able to say in the courthouse. Smart.
You also have Rusty Blitzcrank, a skin that was removed from the
Skin's better than private islands. True. Because at the end of the day, historically looking, yeah, back in the day we were one continent. Now look at that, we've got bazillion continents everywhere. Yeah, which means the land sometimes is getting under the sea, sometimes it's getting out of the sea, you know? So if you have an island in the span of, I don't know, thousands of years, maybe tens of thousands of years, your island may be subjected to the idea of going underwater, and then you don't have an island, you know? What you have is a plot of sand underwater. Good luck finding it. But if you have the skins, you know? They're not going anywhere.
Store permanently, simply because it kind of sucked. It released on November 20th, 2009 for 520 RP, pretty much $5. But while some characters were getting skins dressing them up as Star Wars characters and other pop cultural references, Rusty Blitzcrank was just darker yellow. It didn't take long for Riot to realize that this skin was not up to standards of what a skin should be, and it was taken off the store, never to be seen again.
Edge. But then we have What's Up Malphite. So slightly darker is no good. Recolor is good. Interesting policy, Riot.
Making Rusty Blitzcrank objectively one of the worst skins in the game, but at the same time, one of the most desired skins. But
True.
among all these exists a skin so exclusive that no player has ever seen it within the game in any shape or form.
That's not Explorer Ezreal. Right? No, because Explorer Ezreal was in the bundle where you are getting the internet. We have a Firefox Ari, we had Chrome Ramos, we had a Safari Caitlyn, and we have Explorer Ezreal. No, he fits the bill. But that is Ezreal. What skin is that?
That being the Rick Astley Ezreal skin. Who knows why this exists, but back in late 2010, the textures for an Ezreal skin titled Rick Astley were found within the game files. Nothing ever came of it, and odds are it was just developers messing around. But it's a reminder that whether it's Mana Potions, Twisted Tree Line, or the 2010 Rick Astley skin,
Riot! I mean, you made 1.8 billion in 1 year, yeah? So how about, I don't know, you just shell out, I'd say couple of mil to Rick Astley, purchase the lifetime exclusive rights to the song, you know, well, not exclusive, but purchase the rights to use the song, and whenever Rick Astley Ezreal is dancing, you have the one and only song. Dog, the BMs would go wild with this one.
never forget what Riot Games took from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.
And that's the way the news goes.